Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He won't be happy with that one. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a threatening ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, Stills. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, now, shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Maldini. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Bruno Fernandes. Namdin, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Mendes purring through the gears. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Tries a shot! Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van Dijk. And it's Wan-Bissaka. And it's Mendes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Good ball, good take. Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time. Nuno Mendes. Now Van Dijk. Wan-Bissaka. João Neves. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. Maldini. It's Van Dijk. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Bellingham did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hakimi. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Namdin have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Saliba. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Pedri. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Namdin with the corner, there first. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard driving forwards. And that has been cleared.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through. And it's Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes, this. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. João Neves. Now, what about a counter-attack? Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nuno Mendes tries a cross.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Hakimi with the chance. It's a quick one. Nuno Mendes. Now the cross. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Junior. Great ball. Bruno Fernandes! And no mistake. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Le numéro 5.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Now, can they get him away? Couldn't squeeze it through. Some resolute defending there. Looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball. There's the shot! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's Van Basten! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Impressive jump! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Maldini is there and he can pick it up. And here's Van Basten, and he's running through. He's in a great position here. Oh, that was vital.
Namdin really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Bruno Fernandes has found the net here, of course.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shifted it to the flank. That's where it came from. That is lovely. João Neves! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
João Neves really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So
17,
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
le numéro 25. À leur place, le numéro 14, le numéro 22.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Il y aura 4 minutes
Well read,
de temps
all
additionnel.
danger is averted. That was good alertness. Rice. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rijkaard.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Van Basten. Bounce. So that means another 30 minutes football. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
No winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference. And the action has already restarted. Namdin conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Dembele receives it in a wide position. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? He is just caressing the ball. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. That is good progress on the left. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. Szoboszlai. Now it's Havertz. Played out towards the right wing. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. Rice. And this is Van Basten. Ball is over the line. movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Havertz. And this is Dembele. And that's a dangerous ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead. Locatelli. So that was it, the first period of extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3. Pour le
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything, it's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Now it's Havertz. And it's Locatelli. He's well positioned here, closing in on goal. Back in possession and ready to go again. Locatelli. Rice. Van Basten. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's come to nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Cleared away. Yamal ploughing through the middle. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. And right near the end, we have parity. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
So there you have it. Penalties. Namdin tie it up just about.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So time to shake the weariness out of those limbs and to engage with focus. That's a brilliant read.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Palmer is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
This then to level matters. Made it look easy.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Isak is the second man to step up for his team. took a risk, but it's paid off.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
This for parity. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Up by 2. They're up by 2.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Saved! And that will be that. Namdin have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are...
Vinicius Junior! Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And a header! No, not the best of headers.
Namdin really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Maldini. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. In by Vinicius. Oh, good climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nuno Mendes. And he goes cross-field. Llorente. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Bruno Fernandes! And he's really put himself on the line here. Namdin with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Havertz. And it's lofted through here. Mendes in acres of space out wide. Great chance! Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Might be danger here. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Cleared away. Paris Saint-Germain have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Nuno Mendes. Çalhanoğlu to Havertz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neves. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Neves. Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! And another try! He's delivered all right! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Namdin have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
He's rising! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Namdin really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Havertz, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Van Basten. Llorente. Llorente is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That is ended up in no man's land. Hakimi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Delivered low. And he's there to get it away. We are into overtime. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Namdin come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Namdin are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And so the action is resumed. Namdin currently ahead by the smallest of margins. João Neves has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Marquinhos. Played through into space. That looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Chance! And again! And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Namdin really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Çalhanoğlu has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And here's Bruno Fernandes, looking for the run. Real chance! And again! Oh, it's come loose. Ball in towards the middle. He leaps for it! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Van Basten. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Havertz. And it's Hakimi. Ball's gone out of play.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13, le numéro 29, le numéro 9, le numéro 17. À leur place,
And he's managed to
le
gift
numéro
it back.
18, le numéro
Pedri
5,
is flagged
le
offside.
numéro 22, le numéro 15.
Bruno Fernandes. Now that's well seen too. And he's there to make the challenge. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Llorente. Van Basten looking to add to his goal. Played out towards the right wing. Knocks it into space. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
João Neves. Pedri. Dembele has the space to scheme.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's having a pop! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top drawer! And the comeback is complete! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
À leur place.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning...
It's Van Basten! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Nuno Mendes. Saliba. Great vision. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Rijkaard.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And here's Van Basten. Looking for options. And the shot! Oh, good finish. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Namdin give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's got away. And a chance! He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So all square with almost no time remaining. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un jeune garçon vêtu d'un t-shirt jaune attend ses parents au secrétariat du club.
Into extra time we go. Nandin did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. And he's got the... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't see...
He's having a shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Now, can they get him away? Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Saliba gets it clear. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior going forward. Now it's DiMarco. Now he's off and running. Koundé. Lovely feet. He's found a way past. Oh, that's nice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Attention, changement.
Corner number 2 then.
Temps additionnel.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Barella. And that's a big chance! And it is half-time in extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. Well, we are already up and running again. This has been enthralling. So, what's the last? Terrific effort! And that's a sharp finish! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really...
Chance for a shot! Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Isak. Oh, good effort! And that's a real chance missed.
Thuram fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Palmer. Now it's Thuram. And that's been intercepted. Isak proves just a little bit too strong. Palmer thinks about the shot. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a simple one for the keeper. Bremer makes the interception. João Neves. Petri. Can he get it through?
Temps additionnel.
He's on it. Can he get away? Picked out brilliantly. Oh, the ball's run loose here. In by DiMarco. Caught offside that time. Just eases him off the ball. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. Namdin found a way, somehow.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Palmer pondering where to put it. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Just strokes it in, saw the keeper moving.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
And he's hit the frame of the goal!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Paris Saint-Germain are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Up by 2. They're up by 2.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Denied! He's made the save!
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? Oh, he saved it! Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
This to stay in it. What poise! What noise!
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it. Everyone here are holding their breath.
The decisive moment. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion.